Hi, everybody. My name is Sheila. I work for the Government of Canada. I'm a senior trade officer in charge of the information and communication technologies sector in Brazil. After 10 years bringing Canadian technology companies to attend Futurecom, this event became virtual and we had to adapt to this new situation. So now we are bringing a virtual Canadian delegation to Brazil, composed by 26 companies focused on digital transformation. These 26 companies will have virtual business meetings with potential partners and potential clients between October 19th and October 23rd. I will interview each of them individually. So if you also want to meet with any of them, let me know by email or through a message in LinkedIn. And if there is a mutual interest, we will schedule a virtual meeting between you and the selected company. So today, our guest is Dave from Span Experts. Hi, Dave. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Sheila. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Thanks for being
Good.
here with us today.
Welcome.
So Dave, my first question to you regards your solution. So I would like to learn in our audience as well, what is so unique about Span Expert Solutions?
Sure. So, first of all, thanks again for allowing me to take the time to present Span's services and offerings to you. And so what is so great about Span? From our perspective, we take the world of regulatory compliance, management systems, and auditing and assessments, and we make them simple to apply to any organization or industry while embedding the principles of quality and continuous improvement. This focus is always on performance. We believe that if you're focusing on performance as opposed to compliance, you will always comply with whatever regulations are necessary. So, the question essentially is, what is Span? And how do we do that? So Span's a company that offers consulting services and a software platform called Octane that minimizes resources needed to maintain regulatory compliance. This results in decreased operational costs and exposure to regulatory risk while increasing business performance. But why would you do this? Why do we sort of offer this to the industries in Canada? Well, the cost of operational failures, non-productive time, and incidents is becoming more and more penal around the world. Focusing on management systems and a way to ensure business performance results and focusing on management systems ensures business performance results in increased efficiencies, decreased incidents, and a greater return on investment. So how do we do this? Essentially, we offer an organized and simple set of processes that are easily applied to any organization, regardless of where they are in their maturity journey. Our software platform, Octane, keeps all the data in one place, producing multiple spreadsheets and locations of data, and ensuring all the resources used to get that data is not wasted on lots of them. Octane allows for organizations to map requirements from different regulations, audit protocols, and internal drivers, and maps them against each other to allow for cross-completion, regardless of what an organization is assessing or auditing. Essentially, what this means in sort of simple terms is, if you're trying to become ISO certified, so you've got the ISO certification requirements alongside Brazilian national and regional requirements, and let's say some internal drivers that the organization has, what oftentimes happens is you end up having multiple findings stored in multiple locations. You know where the weaknesses are in your organization, but it's difficult to necessarily take that data and drive closures for gaps and gap assessments. So it's basically a software tool that allows you to minimize your cost exposure, your resource allocation, while increasing your performance based on gap closures. And who have we worked for in the past? Well, we worked for Suncor, which up until very recently was the highest valued Canadian company on the TSX, international operators such as Repsol and Husky. We've also worked with the national regulator, currently the Canadian Energy Regulator, formerly the National Energy Board, alongside provincial regulators as the Alberta Energy Regulator and the BC British Columbia Oil and Gas Commission. We've also worked in mining, hydro, and educational institutions. So yeah, that's really at the end of the day, that's what we bring to the table. We believe that both our process and our software can apply to new companies, companies that are in the middle stages of their maturity journey, and large operations that have these things in place but are looking for a way to try and streamline them and minimize their resource allocation.
Awesome. It really seems that this kind of solution could simplify the lives of so many companies, right? So
Yeah, it's the main focus is to sort of create a simple project that allows operators to customize their solutions and resulting in increased returns.
really nice. And I think it would be interesting as well to explain to our Brazilian audience, what are your plans towards the Brazilian market? Why are you taking part in this virtual mission this year?
Yeah, of course. You know, honestly, we've been focused on the oil and gas industry in Alberta and the United States, well, in Western Canada and the United States for the majority of our inception. So, reality, with the decrease in the oil and gas sort of vitality, I guess, in that industry, we've started to look for different industries, both in Canada and around the world, that we can apply our services to. Brazil, obviously, being one of the BRIC nations, and also one of the sort of largest per capita valued nations, it allows us to sort of take a look at what kind of services that Brazil might be offering, or what kind of industries Brazil might be offering, and how we might help them. So if I take a look at aviation or chemicals, for example, these are two industries that both are heavily regulated, and both we think would fit nicely with our suite of services and solutions.
Great, Dave. Thanks a lot for your answers. I really hope you have great business meetings in a couple of weeks. And that's it for SPAN Experts. Yeah, I'm sure you will. So thanks a lot.
Sheila.
And I will interview other companies very, very soon. So stay tuned. Thanks a lot, Dave.
Excellent. Thanks so much.
Bye.